and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
We have a special treat for you if you'll indulge us. We'd love to play for you our submission for this year's Eurovision Song Contest.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday.
You need it on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door! Knock next time! Yes, sir. Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Hey!
Hey, Oh, no, Tabitha's saying pretty great. Sorry, I cut her off.
You did. Well, what's new?
Oh, yeah, I'll play it already. I swear to God. No, I'll play this because you just learned this last week.
Fade in.
I know. I am so behind. Like, an idiot.
What's funny though is I am far more used to hearing Michelle from Force of Light actually say it than actually Kathleen Kennedy, because
I hear her say it all, every time they have their video or whatever, and it's like, what is she? I don't know what she's talking about. I just roll with it. Like,
she has like a slight chuckle the way she says it though, like she's laughing but trying real hard to keep it straight. Fadin'.
I was trying to offset. Hold on. There we go. Now we're offset. Look at the equality.
Yep, I like it.
Sorry, Tabitha.
It's nice
Maria's
that the
not
minority
white, so she has to be on top.
What? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's nice that the minority is above the white people. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, no. I had to do that because
legally obligated.
Legally obligated per YouTube and all that stuff. So no, welcome to everybody. Welcome to Maria, who's hanging out. She has the After the Weekend shirt on, which is awesome. We love After the Weekend, of course.
I know, it looks nice.
It looks great. I haven't ordered one of mine yet. I'm gonna have to do it. I
have to show off this one here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I need to order one. I'll do it after my WrestleMania trip next weekend. It's a little slightly expensive. And welcome to Tabitha, who is fresh off of getting off an airplane at 1 a.m. So she's gonna hang out as long as she can. I like how she's not on stream. She's like, I'm not showing you. I'm not showing my jet lagged.
I say, you could hear how tired she is. She's
I know.
Such a trooper for coming on tonight.
I'm sorry. I actually had like a half an hour nap about an hour ago.
So
oh my gosh.
I'm just waiting for her to be like, you have no idea how much strength it took to grab my phone and hop on the StreamYards tonight.
Oh, no, it's bigger than that. I turned on my entire computer system.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Ryan, too, if you really wanted this to be equality, you would be down here with me. You'd have the ladies.
Oh,
you would
yeah.
elevate the women.
Fine in my corner.
No. We'll elevate the women folk.
Now I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to be up here.
Why are you uncomfortable? Why? Because you're on top.
I was perfectly content where I was, and then some man felt that he knew better and put me in a different spot that he thought I belonged in. But it's all right. It's okay.
To where you're on
I suggested it, Ryan acted on it.
Wait, to where you're on top? What are you talking about?
You thought you knew what was best for me.
Boy.
You didn't even ask for my approval or my opinion, but that's
This is escalating quickly, man. This is escalating quickly.
I mean, we
guys,
put the
you should
put the
know
black
by
guy
now
up
that
there
when I
too.
get tired, I get very snarky.
Eat one of those snacks little Spidey sent you to make you feel better.
Look at that. All the
Snickerdoodles.
all the women and minorities are on the top. Look how diverse we are.
Beautiful.
we're still introducing people. Oh,
Hey, Phil.
Well, introduce Phil because he's a minority.
Yeah.
Welcome, Phil, the token black guy. There you go.
I like it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, no,
Hi, live from the
guy.
field. I'm sorry.
Live
I have not in
from the
Batu
field.
yet.
Watch out for trees.
Oh my gosh!
He's glitchy.
Now, so I'm in my little Return of the Jedi thing, like I said.
Tom.
Hi.
Oh, that's very cool.
I'm wasting my data on you, Ryan. You should be happy.
What are the sacrifices everybody's making for Ryan?
And Tabitha, I'm a little hurt. You're in Florida and you don't bring Ryan a sandwich or say hi to me. I'm just a little hurt.
Yeah, what about the pancake art?
I don't know why none of that happened.
Oh boy.
Just a little hurt.
Y'all got no subtlety at all.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on this.
Tonight's on fire, man. Tonight's on
Tonight's
fire.
a real rumble.
I had a long day today, and I figured I'd throw some shade. Not too much, just some.
Oh man.
I hope you did have a fun trip. It looks like you guys had fun.
Hey, we did. It was really good. Even
You
with
got
the
me
rain.
about for 10 minutes, Ryan, and then I have to do other stuff. So you get to walk. So I'm gonna put it on the camera so you can see the fun stuff.
We need subtitles with Rogue right now.
Yeah, he's streaming from the park. Must be those dead zones that Jay's always talking about.
Yeah.
You would think that they'd
All right,
have
that's better.
Oh wow, that looks awesome. That looks
well,
awesome.
when they had less people, the internet was a lot better at the parks.
Yeah.
I'm like here right before park close. And my light won't help finding me. So I'll turn that off. I have to head back straight to Batu, so we will take the walk of air with you guys.
Yeah.
And then hopefully not get yelled at by my female friend for being a little late.
I'm just hoping before you leave us, somebody goes, "Hey, are you Nate?"
I don't think someone would say that. I don't have my hat on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed no hat, but you got it. You got Mort with you. Your female friend is that the one that you've been touring the park with?
Yes, that's
Nice.
her.
Very.
I got a call. So I went to go meet one of our
You sound like a very reluctant yes.
friend.
Yeah.
Out for like using the word fan, but she wanted to meet up. It was asked. So I don't know if you can hear me at all. This could just be my headset is terrible, but
it's choppy in and
I'm
out.
also out of breath and winded.
It is choppy. It is choppy.
Yeah.
I think it's great, Rogue. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, no, awesome that you're hanging out with your female friend. It's at Galaxy's Edge and stuff like that.
Why is there got to be a label? Why can't it just be his friend? I mean,
because she's female.
Oh, man.
I don't know what to label it myself.
Because
I'm
You
sorry
guys
about
are
the
none
lighting.
of you are biologists.
right, that's right.
I am not a bio. I am not. A
So over there you have Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, which they've.
Oh, just when he gets to the
I
good
know,
part.
right?
What a cliffhanger.
No, he
Oh man.
yeah,
Is that me or Ryan?
Yes, it was all Ryan.
It's Ryan. Just
It's
when in doubt.
It's always.
It's kind of dark right now.
It is dark, yeah, but we're
It's nighttime.
no, we lost.
Oh.
No, we lost him completely.
And he's back.
Was that?
Tom, watch out for that tree.
I switched to Wi-Fi.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's a lot smoother.
Yeah.
That's nice. That looks nice.
No, it's cool, man. That y'all are hitting the parks together, man. It looks like a good time. I know you caught like crap on.
Jay's been so busy for the past 2 weeks. I had to find someone else to do the stuff with.
Yeah. Well, you picked a better partner. I'll tell you that much.
Except she wants to go more often. I can't do 4 days a week.
I think we're going to see Ryan get slapped through a live stream tonight.
What? I saw a picture. What are you talking about? Look, Jay's a lovely looking man, but he's not.
Put it this way: I'd rather walk behind the person that I'm going around with now than Jay. It's much better scenery.
Don't admit that
Depends
on
the
internet.
person. Depends on the person.
You know, just to mess with Tom because I love him so much. I saw that scenery.
With the original AT they had for Star Tours.
Oh man.
We'll just.
But I
say
will
this,
admit, I've never seen Jay's scenery, so I'm not complaining.
I'm at the thing.
So only towards 50 minutes of the park are open. Still a 20-minute wait. I don't know what to do with this. I'm acting like it's a live stream, but I should be conversational.
It is a live stream.
If he walks into a shop, he starts showing us stuff. Oh, look at this Spirit jersey.
It is a live stream.
Hey, you're the first. Hey, I'm in the field reporter right now. Give me a break.
I know.
This is breaking news.
It's not the first time either, especially when you, Jay, and JT all crashed. R2 and I talking. That's where it started in the field. Oh, the Wi-Fi must
Disney
failing them. There, yeah, you're getting choppy again, man. Look, if you got to bounce, dude, it's all good. It was nice to see you. If you want to tell your friend, we all said hi. Obviously,
I didn't say hi.
I'm not there right now.
Oh my god.
Not that I'm being rude. I just don't like it when Ryan speaks on my behalf.
I don't know why. I'm sorry, Ryan.
No, there's no reason to be sorry, Tom. What is going on today? What is this?
There is a Saber meetup here tonight, so they're actually.
I feel like you're going to start looking at me like, what did you start in the chat? Because it was.
Yeah, what did you start in the chat? I didn't do it.
This is hilarious.
Wait, oops.
I don't even know what the actual topics for tonight are. Like I said, I just wanted to show
There
up
was some
because I
somber
thought-
ones. A drummer, a very influential and great drummer. Not dumber. I'm sorry. I had some drinks at Universal before coming here.
Were you looking at a pretzel when you said that to me?
What pretzel?
You said influential.
Influential. I caught that too. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Influential. I'm sorry.
It looks every time I'm about ready to make them.
You.
Here we're going into that too.
There you go.
This is Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, cool.
And as much as a lot of people kind of pow it a little bit, it is cool. I know it's sequel trilogy and stuff like that, but the amount of work the Imagineers put in here and the scenery,
Wow.
like,
That looks awesome.
the problem is you have to come here at night. Like, it looks so different. It's like Pandora in Animal Kingdom.
Mrs. R2 says, I want to go drinking with Tom.
Well, we can get our Irish on if you want, and just prepare. It's an expensive night. Drinking in theme parks is not cheap.
No, I imagine not. So, no, it looks really cool though. I'm looking forward to when I get to finally go to Disney. So definitely gonna get that point. Oh, he can't. He was saying, yeah, man. So he cut out, but
have a good evening, Tom.
Good treat.
Yeah, my treat. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, if you gotta go, man, I completely understand. Go, but I said hi to your friend to be friendly.
All right. Well,
hello to Tom's friend.
I have
lightsaber.
So I'm gonna switch it back to me if I can.
Oh my gosh!
I can't see. Front facing.
There we go.
There he is.
My gimbal.
There's Zort.
My gimbal's acting up because I pulled the wire. All right, it's back. Oh wow, I'm really lit up. All right, so I'm here, and I have to go meet with my friend. I'm sorry I couldn't stay longer. If you guys are on afterwards,
good, dude.
I'll come
You're
say hi. Bye. Zort says bye too.
Buddy, have fun.
Bye.
I thought I was the one who was supposed to have internet issues. Okay.
Someone trying to steal your mantle, Phil.
I was gonna say, did you see Phil in the chat? He's talking smack.
Yeah, he's already talking smack. Like he's like, oh, I don't know.
Aww, it's so sweet.
I mean, let's be real. Maria, I'm only really here for Maria. She's the only quote unquote good one here. The rest of you guys don't know.
Wow.
You even said that about Tabitha?
And you were the first person she taught to paint on a live stream. Wow.
One syllable.
I sent you stickers, Phil.
Wow. Wow, there's no chill in this stream this stream today. So welcome to finally, and welcome to R2. Everybody knows R2 from After the Weekend. Him and Maria both are from After the Weekend, and Dreaming Tabitha, she has her own channel where you can watch art. And so she has a new video out where she tries to draw as many chibis as she can in 3 hours. I have a guess in on how many she got to. I'm thinking probably 5, but you'll have to go watch the video to find out. So
it's rough.
It's rough.
There's one chibi that I was like, I don't really want to put this in the video, but I'll just kind of sneak it
really
in there.
Little chibi.
Tabitha, I'm still waiting for the bunker buddies.
I know.
I really
okay.
am.
I mean, I am so far behind on my scheduling, and I am excited. Yeah, the Bunker Buddies one is coming. It's gonna be a little bit later because I have a video that I was supposed to put out in like January. Haven't gotten it together. I know. So I need to get that one finished. I'm gonna have a special guest helping me with that one. It's really gonna be cool. And then I'm gonna definitely
Does it have 3?
What?
Do we get a hint?
No. Surprise! You have to wait because I hate to like put the name out there and then not actually get my video out.
I said a hint. I didn't say you had to give the name. You're like going, I'm doing it with Steve so and so. That's my hint.
My hint. Oh well, it's another YouTuber. So sorry guys, my thoughts are not coming together.
What was that noise?
I'm excited to do the Bunker Buddies one though. I'm super excited. It turned out really beautiful, and thank you all for being my inspiration because I'm really happy with how the picture turned out. It was all because of Phil. Phil's the one that tagged me the first.
I'm so glad I could have helped with that picture.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might have to ask R2 to help in some way just so he doesn't feel left out.
I mean, he's Maria's co-host. He helped.
Just for the spirit.
I think you should draw me above ground. You guys locked me out of the bunker.
There's no more space on my paper. I'm sorry. I could make a little stick figure in the background running for help.
You only had enough room for one big tall guy.
Yeah, there's not enough sandwiches, dude. Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan. I took the mantle.
That's right.
Took the mantle of what?
I'll keep you guessing.
Phil's all dark and mysterious tonight.
I know. It feels all amped up.
Yeah.
So anyway, I do have to ask, do 3 of us on this panel all have the OD green, the rebellion hat? Yeah.
I think so.
I do. I thought it was gold. Like when I ordered it, I thought it was gold.
You thought it was gold, and then Jay signed it, and now it is gold.
Oh
wow! Nicely done. Yeah, he scribbled on my hat. I was hoping for like an actual signature. It took him like 30 seconds to write Jay.
And
then he put a smiley face.
He's like, "Is there an O in there? I can't remember."
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's like, thankfully, it wasn't Joe A.
Joe A.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that'll probably be even more valuable because it's wrong. Oh, yeah, that's funny. So yeah, the topics tonight are we have a new teaser trailer coming out from Daily Wire, which we did cover last night, but obviously it's entertainment related, so should definitely talk about it. It's a documentary, which I love documentaries and I love history, even though apparently I had no idea what Assyria was.
It's not a was, it's an it. It's a country. But you would know that.
It's a country.
You have one goof, just one goof.
It's pretty bad when you're like, I love history. I study history. I don't even know. And you think we're making up. Have you ever seen that? What was it? That movie where the girl's like, I was dating this guy and he said something about, reindeer. And I was like, yeah, reindeer, as if that's a real thing. Where do they live? In the North Pole? It's like,
is that for Mean Girls? I feel like that is.
I can't remember what it is, but I was like, that's what that reminded me when Ryan's looking at us like, Assyria? Like, is that even a real place? It's like,
You have one off moment, and you're labeled
man.
forever
For life.
Just for life.
Life.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
I thought so.
Yeah, Maria, that is for Tabitha in the private chat, and we're going to be talking about the Halo show, which three of us. Why are you doing that?
I don't have allergies, so I'm clearing my throat.
Well,
Was
not
that-
everybody.
I heard somebody sneeze.
Was
Sharon,
that
please.
you?
No. Wait, I did clear my throat.
No, yeah, that was loud. Sounded like
There's really
you
no
know.
delicate way to do that.
Yeah. And then we're going to be talking about Moon Knight in the most recent one of the most recent trailers. And I have a cat that won't leave me the hell alone.
Oh my god.
I'm just happy that your cat is the one that's bothering you, besides my cat for once.
Oh, every time I'm on camera, he bothers me.
Every time
I'm on
I
camera.
talk to a person of the opposite sex, my cat decides to walk in. I like you say that.
Right, Phil. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Reaction from everybody. You left us all speechless, Phil.
Phil keeping it on the reel or the reel too much, one or the other. I
I just put up Archer's face right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Let's get
Oh man.
What did you do to your camera? It looks like he ripped it down. He's like, I'm done with this. Oh, this is.
I flipped the cover down.
He's like, don't look at me.
Oh. Good. All right. So, who wants to go?
It was too hard to hit a button. Sorry.
Been there.
Who wants to talk about Moon Knight?
It's coming
You got
out
a
on
trailer,
my
right?
birthday.
Yeah. I haven't seen the newest trailer, so we're gonna take a look at the newest trailer. Woo! Alrighty then. Woohoo!
Stephen, there he is. Hello, man in the mirror. I know you're scared a bit, yeah. I know you're confused. You weren't supposed to see any of this. What are you? Sure you want to know?
Mark, you look different.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams. Am I like some sort of secret agent? It's a little more complicated than that. We protect the vulnerable and deliver justice. This is the best, worst day of my life.
Marvel Studios Moon Knight, only on.
I have to be honest. I like it.
Same.
It looks really good. I don't know anything about Moon Knight as far as the comics and everything, but just judging by the trailer, it looks really cool. I loved when his cape opened up and it was the crescent moon. That was a really cool touch.
Yeah. No, maybe they're learning their lesson. I don't know, but I'm interested to find out because obviously, we haven't gotten the best for recently with a lot of stuff, and I'm not trying to be overly critical, but I got so burnt out on a lot of stuff that after Shang-Chi and after the Eternals, I didn't, like I said, I don't watch Hawkeye because I was just like, I can't. I tried, I can't, and I made it through like one episode, and sadly that was supposedly the best one, was Hawkeye to date. So yeah, so
I think the last episode was the best episode, in my opinion.
See, I the way they did Kingpin though from the actual Netflix Daredevil series I've
heard that it's supposed to be him from a different universe. It's not supposed to be the Netflix version. per se.
I know. But,
wait.
What?
Wait, so the Daredevil from Netflix is going to be different from the Daredevil that's going to be on Disney Plus? They're not just going to switch.
The Daredevil from Disney Plus is supposedly going to be a continuation of the Netflix series.
Oh, but they pulled the Netflix series. I was looking for it the other day, and
it's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, the Netflix Marvel shows.
The old one, because that's the one that
the
they
old
said
one.
is really amazing.
Yeah,
and Charlie Cox does an amazing job.
They didn't edit anything on Disney Plus. I was really kind of shocked by that. I thought they were going to do their, Disney thing.
Give them time. Give them time. If they edited a part of Lilo and Stitch, they're going to edit this. Watch.
Well, I guess maybe if they get complaints. But the thing is, though, is that if they uploaded it in total, they'd have to spend money to go back and redo that. So if nobody says anything, and I think that's basically where it comes from, is you get these doofuses that want to just be like, oh my god, it's so horrible, and it's just like, yeah, okay, like whatever. As of right now, though, it's intact. So,
me, like Tabitha, I have no idea of Moonlight, like the comics. This is brand new to me. And, well, the first question that popped into my mind when I saw the trailer is I saw Oscar
Isaac.
What's his last name?
Oscar Isaac.
Okay. Yeah. So the first thing pops up says, did they choose him because of his talent, because he can get the job done, or to fill a quota? That's my first question.
And I don't think we know that because nothing has been stated. And Oscar Isaac is actually a very good actor. Just like John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, they're all good actors in their own respect. They were given crap characters. So I don't know. That's a great question.
I really liked Oscar Isaac in Rogue One. Actually, I think he did a great job. I felt like no virtue signal. No, yes. No, sorry, no, my bad. Yes,
really,
yes, he was Poe. No, forget it. I was thinking of another actor, the Rogue One actor.
You're thinking of one Solo.
No, I'm thinking no.
Oh, she got her finger in the air.
Sorry.
Thank you. I was thinking of Rogue One. Oh, I'm thinking all of a sudden. Wow. Okay.
What happens when you yell?
I was not yelling. You don't know me when I yell. You haven't heard me yell, and you don't want to.
Right. You wouldn't like her angry.
Just like he's like.
Wait.
Okay, no. Rogue One. In Rogue One, there was an actor. He was Spanish. Oh, okay. Yeah. He was Spanish speaking, but yeah, I confused him. Sorry. But Oscar Isaac is a good actor, and my second question that popped up was, is Moonlight character that insane? Because this guy was completely deranged. I mean, that's the feeling that I got, that he was like all over the place and he was like acting literally crazy, like a real crazy person. Is that how the character is in the comics?
R2's staring at me. Oh, he was.
Don't look at my computer screen. Sorry.
It was funny. Just caught you looking up in that angle. Anyway, Maria asks good questions. Yeah, I have no idea about this character. Like, is he supposed to be that mentally ill?
First off, the Star Wars character you were referring to is Cassian Andor, and he's getting his own series.
Diego Luna.
That's him. Yes, that's him. Yeah.
My
bad. Sorry.
But on the YouTube community, we call him Juan Solo.
Oh, really?
Why?
Yeah, because he's kind of a ripoff of Han Solo.
He is?
Pretty much.
I never felt it that way.
But I'm just telling you what I see from other YouTubers.
Well, fine. Fine.
And
Okay,
mostly
fair
those YouTubers are on Friday Night Tights, and they call him Juan Solo.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the point.
But he is.
I have my own personal base.
Yeah, he is a ripoff of Han Solo, and they're getting a Cassian Andor series, and I don't think anybody cares, because quite frankly the character's dead. So
I know
why do we?
Yeah, he's dead.
I know some people who are very excited for that series.
Really?
But I agree. It is. Because I even said it to a few of them. I'm like, I hope it's good, but the one fault in it is we know what this character's fate is, so it's tough for there to be real stakes in the show. Mm-hmm. They said, well, you still can have them. But I just said, sure, outside of him, you could have some potential things. But being worried, does he make it? Does something bad happen to him? Kind of goes out the window with
you
it.
Can make that argument. But the prequels of Star Wars, though, because you already know what Darth Vader's end is.
Well, but this was a brand new character, though. The difference is we at least had some background and we knew a bit about Darth Vader to go.
That's true.
What happened to him? We, at that point, with what we got of him, we all wanted to know his past. We just had Andor for one movie, and as good of a character as he was, I don't think he was really around enough to build enough for us to be like, ooh, what else did he do? Or what's his story?
To me, as memorable a character as interesting.
And again, it's not a knock at the actor. I think he's a great actor too. It's the unfortunate circumstances we got of the character in the story.
I'm only looking.
He was more memorable. He was more memorable to me than Poe, for example.
I have the opposite effect.
I have a better memory of this character in Rogue One than I have with Poe, which I think Poe is more, I would say more like Han Solo than this other guy.
You mean Juan
But again,
Solo?
that's my personal thing.
Juan Solo. I'm going to fly through space on my donkey.
Wow, it should have been a burrow.
I'm going to fly through space on my burrow with my coffee bean bags.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to eat tortillas.
Oh. So anyway, Moon Knight, was he really as crazy as he is?
So
yeah, that's my question. That's a good question.
A little bit of Moon Knight when I was a kid, but I can't remember ever seeing I can't think of like what he looked like though too, because I only read like one or two issues. But I do want to say he was though, like he has multiple personalities, so at times, yeah, he's insane. He's wealthy too. The only thing that I don't remember, which it kind of looks like in this, they're doing that, but I want to say his suit was far more practical. His suit almost seemed supernatural.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was. And Maria's got to go here pretty quick. It looks like he was almost possessed by almost kind of like a spiritual.
Well, it's an Egyptian god.
Spiritual Egyptian god or demigod, whatever you want to, and so it's kind of like that whole. It's like the Venom thing. Like there's the Eddie Brock, and then there's Venom, and then there's like them battling each other, and then I think it's going to be kind of like that. They'll probably kind of turn it into like a buddy cop movie where they kind of by the end of it they're probably like bickering with each other.
They do have two personalities of his in this. And that's actually who I want to say was talking to him in the mirror.
Okay.
In fact, I want to say one of them is like a secret agent too, where he makes that comment.
Wow. Well, you guys got me hyped up for this one then.
It does look
it really sounds interesting. No, it does sound interesting. It sounds like pretty like new and at the same time very faithful to what the comics is. So I feel like they're going in the right direction finally.
Hopefully, we're gonna cross our fingers. I hope it's not a bait and switch.
Yeah.
I'm still real touchy. Well, and this is where JT and I. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing?
Just
Are you drinking?
Coffee.
She's so tired.
You're like, well, I'm just really touchy, and then you just stop talking, and it's like, okay. It's danger, danger.
What can I say? I have large hands.
I guess I'd rather have those than small hands. So there's that.
I don't know, dude. I got some big ass alien hands. Like seriously. like I got like basketball sized player hands.
I'm related to a basketball player.
Are you?
My hands are worth gold.
I'm related to Dwayne Wade.
Ooh, I saw baby Grogu. The I love how he looks.
Nope, she getting him.
I love Grogu so much. I mean, I don't know how anybody could hate that little guy. Like what's wrong? That's so cute.
That is
They
so
need
cute.
to get Arcade Outpost on the channel then.
Oh, Ryan hates him. Ryan hates
Really?
Grogu. Yeah, because
He does.
Well, it's not that he hates the character itself. He hates the hook that it is. It's meant to trap people and be like, he's so cute. He's so, you want to protect him. You want to watch Din Djarin protect him. It's basically jangling the keys, but in a different way. It's like going, look how cute he is. Like, don't you love him? And it's like,
Well, that's
everybody's
just
like,
good marketing.
Yeah, it is good marketing. But the thing is that the guys are a little irritated because, he keeps bringing normies back as they usually prefer. And it's not just normies. They're I'm a legit Star Wars fan, longtime Star Wars fan, but I love Grogu. But I may not like the rest of it, but I love Grogu. Like, I love the Mandalorian. That's really the only Star Wars I really legitimately enjoy. But no, that Grogu looks great. I love it.
Good.
It looks so good.
Really does.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing his potato sack outfit because it's a cute potato sack.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not an ugly potato sack. It's a cute one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be finished by Monday or Tuesday, and then
Nice.
I'll be showing them off on Wednesday on my other show that I have with Ray Ron, which is crochet collectibles and chatting. So that's on Wednesday.
How long did
Okay.
it take you to make that Grogu?
This one actually is very, very quick. It took me about 3 days
Okay.
to do it. So yeah, this one is a quickie, thankfully. But I do have some more interesting stuff. I got
Who's Grogu? Who's Grogu going to?
Is it? Oh, well, there's a guy from Twitter. His Twitter account is called Darth Rolfo, and he contacted me through Twitter, and he said, I want one for my girlfriend. And
what if his girlfriend sees this?
I highly doubt
that's
it.
not my problem.
We're not big enough yet. Like,
Ryan, don't
like
put
Gary,
yourself down like that.
Well,
like Gary
I already posted it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not putting myself out down on practical because I also forgot to advertise this tonight. Like, I usually put like, hey, in an hour, but I was trying to finish up Halo, and I kind of got a little sucked in, and I was like, man, I want to finish this before we talk about.
That's okay. Your crew here took care of the retweets. We got you.
I know, and I appreciate you guys. So,
we got your grandpa.
Yeah, wow,
man. Tell you what, we are a snarky,
this
salty
is
bunch.
fire. Yeah,
I am not the oldest one here.
Okay? I have been smiles all night. What are you talking about? Me being psyched?
The archers.
Yeah, the run. Actually, no. The oldest one here is me.
Is it?
I am the oldest one. Yes, I am.
Oh,
you're
I'm
the one
older than
sister.
R2.
Well, you look younger than the two guys on the bottom.
Well, that makes me second oldest. So.
Well, I'm going to be bouncing, so you're going to be the elder brother here. R2.
I've been the old man, so.
Well, Maria, it's always a pleasure to have you, and obviously, this has been fun. So, and you managed to keep your composure and not have say a whole lot of swear words. So we were. I was really concerned about that because you had potty mouth.
Oh, you were. No. You were looking forward to it, which is different.
I actually kind of was.
You
Yeah, I was
weren't
hoping
such-
just say the F word once.
Do you
Just say
swear
it.
about that?
Just say the F word.
Don't give in to peer pressure. Don't do it, Maria. You're better than that. Okay, don't let Ryan be a bully. Don't let this white guy tell you what you need to be saying.
I know that the evil white man, who is not a biologist, because I don't know what you are.
Well, all I have to say is, before somebody leaves, you can catch Maria and I on Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be reviewing Cool Runnings.
Oh,
it's going to be so
great
awesome.
movie.
Yeah.
Phenomenal movie. Did you guys know that was one of John Candy's last movies?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were old enough to remember those times, Ryan.
See, you know when you're an old person when you remember those times. I don't remember those times. I'm so young.
No. I am so glad that I am a 90s kid, Phil. I'm sorry, but I am, every time that I read more stuff, I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm a 90s kid. I am Gen Y. We are Gen Y.
Yep. Me too.
Well, everybody, thank you so much. I will try to get on the panel next week a little bit longer, but today,
Oh, it's all good. Like I said, we're still establishing. This is like episode number 5. When we're talking about episode number 150, I might hold you to it more.
Nice window there.
Well, everybody. Good night, everybody.
It's always good seeing you. So,
bye.
Definitely go subscribe to her channel because she does awesome work.
I like to mention how R2 had a bet against how long I would stay here, and I exceeded
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
For like at least 28 minutes. 22 minutes.
See, that's why Phil's so smug and confident over there, because he was like, challenge accepted.
Yeah, but you were late though.
Hey,
Okay,
if I can motivate him to not swap his computer, you may think that he's beaten me, but maybe I've really beaten him.
By the way, did you guys see the picture that Phil tagged us in on Twitter with ye old Wolverine?
Mm-mm.
Oh
Wait. No.
Yeah, and I think, let me see. I think, here, me tag R2 in there, but it's quite an interesting picture. He looks a little sad.
Got to tag R2 in. I was sending.
I did that. I put him in there.
Okay.
But ye old Wolverine.
Ye old.
I was just saying in the group chat.
Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna share this. That's funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's like so random.
It's ye old Wolverine.
Is that Hugh Jackman in it too?
I think it's a drawing, but it looks really, really spot on, like it's Hugh Jackman. That's really impressive.
Man, that looks like that's.
He kind of looks like a weird superhero jester.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely thinking it's a drawing.
Who is it?
Wow.
Batroc the Leaper from Captain America. His outfit kind of looked like that in the comics.
Oh my goodness!
That's really funny. Whoever
it's a
did
creative take. I'll give it.
Yeah. Well, you got to celebrate creativity, or none of our channels would exist.
It's true.
So,
for real.
Who wants to jump to the next topic, huh?
What is the next topic?
The next topic is this new documentary that's coming out from the Daily Wire that I'm going to be watching because I love documentaries, and that's all I'm going to say.
Right.
I'm going to phrase that.
Why you gotta be so offensive, so hostile, dude?
That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I need to say.
I was trying to think of which one you were talking about. Yeah, I saw the trailer for this. He is he's great at getting his point across, isn't he?
No, he really is. That's why I like him. I don't agree with everything he says, but I think he's phenomenal at getting his point across.
I've traveled all over the world for the past year asking one simple question. What is a woman? What is a woman?
What is it?
What is it?
I don't know.
People are laughing. Is that a dumb question? I've been asking everybody this, and almost nobody can answer it. What is a woman? What is a woman?
That's a great
I like-
question.
If one person could tell me what a woman is.
Congressman, thank you for being here.
I think this interview is over. Let's turn off the cameras.
Just wanted to know, what is a woman?
And you're not going to find out.
It's not a complicated question.
No, not really.
What kind of day and age are we living in that we have to make a documentary and travel the world to ask this question?
I don't know.
What's weirder is that nobody's asking what is a man. It's only about women. Like,
that's because nobody wants. That's because nobody wants to be a man.
Because we're not biologists, Tabitha.
Well,
right.
No, I am not a biologist. I do not have a biology degree.
You know what's crazy is when I was little, like I know myself personally, and like when you're a tomboy and like other girls, like you wanted to be a boy because you thought that they got to do the cooler stuff like football and their toys were cooler and stuff like that. So like you had a lot of girls that want, and not in a weird way, like just because kids are curious.
I would agree, yeah.
Like, yeah, you had a lot of girls that wanted to be boys. I'd never met a boy that wanted to be a girl when I was little, unless they were joking around because they thought it was a stupid idea because, you know, just didn't think it was fun to be a girl. So it's such a strange twist that adult men want to be girls.
I think it's because of the stigma behind it right now is that men are bad, is that men are the root of all issues. You know, it does wonders for relationships, by the way, when and in the dating scene, like it's like when men are the root of all evil, supposedly.
Right.
I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I know you don't, dude. Like
R2 acknowledges it wholeheartedly.
Yeah. You and the missus are real super subtle about like. I don't understand why this is an issue. I'm all for everybody being who they want to be, you know, and that's fine. But if you're not infringing on other people's rights, I have no issue. But they've taken it like 57 steps past that. It's like, well, you have to acknowledge me. It's like, I don't know you, so no, I don't. Like, it's like I don't get it. I don't get it. Phil, you are the youngest here. What do you think about it? Because obviously this is some of my generation, and this is some of your generation doing this. And unfortunately, this is probably going to affect the next generation or two to come.
Oh, yeah. I know some people that transitioned both sides. So like, I like, what is a woman? It was why I was doing that snarky comment in the chat. The opposite of a man. I mean, yeah. I don't see it. I mean, I even dated.
It's a straight answer.
And I even dated a trans once, so I'm like getting about it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Hey. Yeah, her name was Kat. She didn't tell me until like shortly before we dated.
All right. Well, hey, they're not.
And my friends had a ball day. My friend and my ex-girlfriend had a ball day over it, but that's because so they like to tease me. But outside of that, yeah, it's I find no issue with it.
Dude, you do you, man. Don't ever let anybody bring you down, man. That's the way.
No,
I
mean like in terms of like, who cares? Like that's my point. Like, who cares if you're a man or a girl? Like,
I mean, if you don't care, dude, then it's nobody's damn business. That's the way I look at it. And if somebody is friends with you, then they're gonna have your back.
Oh yeah,
unless you're you're doing stuff that's like self-destructive, like drugs. It's like, it might be slightly different, but it's just,
if you guys get to know me, you question a lot about me. Like once I put on my Ewok hot dog thing, question a lot about
every
me.
day. Big question mark.
Phil's gonna have an OnlyFans called Only Hot Dog.
Oh, don't you know, Ryan? I do have an OnlyFans, and that's like my that winter one.
Do you really? Because if you really do, I would so promote that just to be like, some people are like, "What is going on here?" Be like,
"Oh yeah, I tease about that in my like live streams too, and like the reactions, like it's like, wait, what?
He's being a pain in the butt. I'm gonna kick his ass. What? Do you want on camera? Do you want to see the people?
Oh, look at his eyes.
Yeah, he's not big on being
Are you
held.
sure you didn't like grab a panther kitten from the Everglades there?
This is my buddy.
Those eyes are crazy.
Yeah, he got crazy
That
eyes.
scared the crap out of me in the middle of the night. He just solid staring at you.
Nah, he's pretty docile. Usually he sleeps somewhere in the vicinity of me, so it's not even really an issue. Like on my days off, if I try to take a nap or something like that, he always wants to crawl under the freaking blanket. He'll be like, and he'll try to like stick his nose under there. I'm like, all right, fine. And then I let it up, and then I don't know, 30 minutes later, he's like, he wants out, and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that's better than my cat. Because what my cat does, because I have a sleepy bag, which I sometimes sleep on the floor, and my cat wants to like get in. Like he puts his head like this, wants me to get let him get in. So I'll lift it up. He does it, and I swear I must have passed gas shortly before because he wants to right out. Like what the heck?
I like how Phil's uncertain as to whether he did or did not.
He's like, it might have been me, maybe it was the cat. I don't know. It's like we both had burritos.
Well,
you don't want it in Rome, right?
The two dogs in this household, if I'm laying on the couch, they must be laying on the couch with me.
Oh, the new one. He's so big.
Oh
he's so big.
He's
turned it into a moose.
I nearly punched one of my friend's dogs one time.
Wait, what?
Why?
Wait,
would
what?
You do that?
Wait, you did what?
Yeah,
Phil's got a speechless
It
again.
sounded like you said I played Prince with my friend's dog.
I heard I punched a dog. Okay.
I nearly punched my friend's dog because I was sleeping over their house, and we fight over who gets the floor, who gets the bed. I got the floor that night, and their dog at the time, she came into his room, and she was over me, and I could feel like something was sniffing me, and I didn't know what it was, and I was in a deep sleep. And
that's different.
And I remember the dream too. So they were like something.
Oh, it was
furry
a
in my
dream. This wasn't even real.
And then the thing is, I woke up and here's a big nose in front of me, sniffing me, and the dog was a Great Pyrenees. So my initial reaction was to punch it, and thank God I didn't, because I would have won. And then when I told my friend the next day, my friend laughed at me for an entire 5 minutes, calling me a wuss. Well,
Is that your friend that you're always helping? Is that the friend you're always helping?
Oh no.
No, it's another. All
okay,
right.
One of the friends.
I'm gonna have to head out here, guys. I got some stuff to take care of, and I need some sleep.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Wait, sleep's a thing? I thought that was a 2021 thing.
Apparently, I've become a member of Team No Sleep, Phil. It's horrible. I'm thinking about canceling my membership.
Yeah, us elderly folks need our sleep.
Tyra Banks says the best product in your makeup bag is a good night's sleep.
16 hours.
Good Lord. If I sleep over 6 hours, I'm overtired.
But it's been fun. Enjoy.
I guess thanks for coming by, Tabitha.
Tabitha, do you have any streams coming up soon?
Well, we're doing, Inside the Booth tomorrow night and Tuesday, and I think I'm going to be on with Justin Proper on Thursday. I have to double check my calendar though. But just kind of the same old, but looking forward to that.
All right. Well, sounds good. I appreciate you stopping by, even though you're sleep deprived. So,
and you probably never want me back on before you're like, did you get your sleep last night? Otherwise, you're not allowed back on here.
I'm all for it. It's all good. I have no issues with it. You be all loopy all you want. So
you might regret that one day.
All right, Tabitha. It's always nice to see you. So
bye, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow night on your stream.
Yes, maybe.
Bye.
No, anyway, goodbye.
Bye.
Well, now that the loopy woman's off the stream, let's have a party.
She's probably still in the chat, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm counting on it.
You never give it a 5-minute buffer.
Oh, that I really any filter. So now that the loopy woman's off.
One of these days, Phil will learn not to mess with women when they're exhausted because they will cut you.
Oh, I have a sister, so I
It's not the same thing as a sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sister will probably punch you in the face, but a significant other will cut you in your sleep.
Or shoot you.
Well, why do we never like make the Mrs. Man of yours R2? I use you as a shield.
You don't want to make the women, the exotic women, mad either. They usually have it elevated. They got that elevated blood pressure, man. They'll nuke you. You'll learn, buddy. You're still in your 20s. Once you get in your 30s and you've pissed off several significant others, you'll figure it out real quick.
Oh, then I got 4 more years to go, so I'm going to enjoy the party.
Tabitha heard that, Phil.
Wait. See, Legion has a good impression of my voice. So what you thought was me was him.
Yeah, because I'm the one dumb enough to say that.
I mean, R2 auto-tuned it perfectly to match my voice, so it's really these two.
No, you can't get out of it. He's married.
Blaming the white man, Phil.
Don't lie to the white man. All right, the last topic we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to talk about Halo. You guys are too funny. Good night, Tabitha.
Good night,
we appreciate you. So, Phil, have you seen Halo?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, we're going to talk about Halo. So if you don't want spoilers, you can stay and or it's up to you.
Here's the thing. Just for context before we go into it. I only played a little bit of the games. I only played the little bit I played over my cousin's house. So I don't know much about it. So I'm like the least affected about this. So I'm good.
Okay. So we're gonna go over a little bit of this article, which I clicked on without sharing it like a goober. I'm kind of tired too, so I'm okay that this is gonna be this is only gonna be like maybe an hour and a half stream because I'm. Alrighty then. From The Verge, the Halo show is nothing like the games, and that's why it's good. From Ash Parrish, I'm gonna assume that is I'm not a biologist, but maybe someone with longer hair and quite possibly one X chromosome. So I'll let you do the walk in there with the imagination. After seeing the first episode of Halo, I'm totally on board. Okay, I mean there were definitely things I really liked about it. I'm a Halo lore hobbyist. Okay, now I know you're full of crap. You start with I'm a huge fan ever since, and it's like okay. Meaning that while I've enthusiastically experienced the campaigns of Halo's combat evolved through Guardians, go on regular Halopedia wiki dives, and no, you didn't. You just went on Wikipedia. That's all you did. And own a well-loved copy of Eric Nyland's The Fall of Reach. I haven't consumed everything the Halo universe has to offer, but you just said that you've played what are you talking about? You're a hobbyist. That means you immerse yourself, right? Ghosts of Onyx, I swear, I'll get to you one day. But based on the Halo stories I do know, I think Paramount Plus series offers a far more compelling look at the Master Chief than anything games have done so far. I have to be Phil's in the chat. What did Phil say? I want to see what Phil says. That person's butt must be jealous of the mouth of the crap face. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. When you say I'm a fan of this, and then you proceed to like vomit all this stuff, I don't believe you. A fan doesn't say, "Hey, I'm a huge fan of this because of all of this." You jump into the character, the talking about the characters, talking about the lore, talking about the villains. I don't like that, and so I already know that this person's full of crap. I love that the central premise of the first episode has barely anything to do with the fight against the Covenant. Well, yeah, you had to establish something. It would have been very easy to make a show about the Master Chief with his blue team pals running up on Gravemind or 343 Guilty Spark. Instead, the entire first episode is all about the friction between the chief and his UNSC masters, a topic that wasn't even broached until Halo 5 Guardians. And even though only in context, I must save my AI girlfriend / mom, and you won't let me. That's okay. That's an interesting take on that so far. So I want to talk about, I really like the beginning. I really liked it because in the beginning of it, you jump straight in. You're set in what I would consider kind of a Mongolian landscape, somewhere kind of like that. And you have this renegade people who are basically, they're doing some mining and stuff like that. And of course the Covenant shows up and attacks a group of, I would say probably like, early 20s kids who are just basically getting stoned. And quite frankly, I did have some issues in moments with the CGI. It did look really sloppy in some areas, but at the same time though, they didn't pull the punches when it came to
the killing of humans.
Yeah. There were body parts flying around. There's blood, and I was like,
it was pretty graphic.
Definitely not for kids. Definitely not for the kids.
I mean, it definitely. Yeah, it was, put it this way, it was brutal.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, you literally saw. You saw elite. You saw adults. Just heads exploded, limbs flying. I liked it. The first 20 minutes was very intense, and I think it was very well set up. I really did. It did encompass me very well. Now, I did notice, and the only reason I've talked to you about this too, R2, is that it's very, very non-white. There's not a lot of white characters in it, and I'm not saying it needs to be flooded with that. That's not what I'm saying, but if this was 10 years ago, I wouldn't have batted an eye. But in today's world, now they did that on purpose. So, which is, I mean, it didn't really detract terribly from the beginning because, like I said, the Mongolian style landscape, it had a more of an Asiatic feel to it, and I was okay with that. So that didn't really bother me. It was when we got further into the show that it started becoming a little more on the nose. So, because that was, so anyway, go ahead, Rick.
No, I mean, I agree. And I mean, I did notice that too. It's not detracting, but you do kind of stop and notice that. And it is a little, kind of makes you go, is this clearly done as a point and not just, luck of the draw. The opening is brutal. There was one moment that occurred that I told Ryan about. I'm like, that's about the only thing I didn't like about it. Mm-hmm. But getting to see the Spartans in action was really cool. About the only other thing about that, there is some CGI that's like not as polished as you would even expect, as what you'd think for like a show like that. There were a few CW CGI moments. One other thing I guess I didn't care for was the size difference between the elites and the Spartans. Instead of being like maybe within like a foot difference, they made them like monstrous and even bulkier. They made them like 3 feet taller, which I think, maybe they were just trying to make them appear more imposing than the Spartans. But I mean, like the Spartans like kicked the crap out of them, other than it took them forever. And, like essentially an entire colony gets wiped out by the time they kill the last one. So yeah, they were able to take them down. They were real slow at it though. Getting to see like the you hear the sound of the shield recharging and you get to see it. There's even one of the elites sees Master Chief, and I don't think he's necessarily it was, based on Master Chief, but just the Spartans, to them, they refer to them as demons, which he called them that. It was kind of neat to see them use the energy sword a little bit more versatilely, I guess is how you'd call it, where it didn't just like power on, like they turned it on like a lightsaber, which I thought was kind of cool how they did that.
Yeah, no, I did like the use of the sword. I think it was well. The size difference did bother, because I was like, wow, they really are big, and I was like, okay, like maybe even if it was like 1.5 feet or 2 feet tops, I could probably get around it. But yeah, it seemed like they were
on steroids a little bit.
Yeah, it was just a little excessive. Because when Master Chief kind of ran up the one guy and jumped on him, he like took 2 steps just to even get like where he could. I was like, all right, that's a little bit of a tall order.
And I guess the other thing too, where I don't like that, is the Spartans themselves are supposed to be imposing, and you can tell that they are bigger, but seeing the elite be so much bigger, like it kind of takes away from their imposingness. They don't seem to be as, I guess threatening, towards like the bad guys. But then again, too, they, took them out all pretty easily.
I did like seeing the Renegade faction realize that the Spartans were fighting on their side, because obviously in the backstory we find out that the Spartans had taken out Renegades. The main character so I thought that was cool. I thought maybe that the Renegades might do just a smidgen more damage and may have been able to possibly take out one in the beginning, because they had the dual miniguns.
Yeah.
And then of course after that they'd probably just get slaughtered. So I thought that was a slight waste. It made them too overpowering the elites against the North. But like I said, I understand they're trying to create an atmosphere, so it's just seemed a little much. So I think they need to tone down the elites just a bit. But as for the first 20 minutes, it really had me going. So ultimately everybody in the colony gets wiped out, and of course they save the one surviving girl, the daughter of the general. She's the only surviving member of the faction, which felt a little hokey. Felt slightly hokey, especially because she climbed out the top of the little bunker thing. She's like, I have to help, and it's like, what are you gonna do? Like,
and didn't do anything either.
No, she didn't do anything. And so I was like, okay, she just like got spotted and ran the whole time. The little girl was she had plot armor on, I noticed. And so I'm not a huge fan of plot armor. And then of course obviously the rest of the stowaway kids, they didn't make it. They got which was I understand what they were doing there. They were going for kind of like the real shock and awe, maybe a little Starship Troopers-ish, to kind of like, but you didn't see anything like, it's just the implication.
No.
You just see them kind of firing into.
It was very dark.
Yeah, it was very dark, but it was also the situation, not just atmospherically, visually, it was dark. So
yeah,
but yeah, because even one of the kids is like, "Are we gonna die?" And it's like, that probably because you just asked that question means that they're all gonna die. Like it's just like that foreshadowing, and it's not even like really good foreshadowing. It's just like on the nose foreshadowing.
Well, too, that was like the other thing. I'm like, he gets to the door, the one of the elites, and you're like, okay, Master Chief's gonna drop down right here at this moment and stop him. I mean, the fact that they didn't have that happen, I was like so surprised by. But I also kind of felt like they did that intentionally, almost for you to, kind of be like almost a little bit, like what the hell.
Yeah, I think it's really meant to make you really hate the Covenant, which, I mean, it's really not
no,
that
but
hard.
also to even kind of be mad at the Spartans too, because not not getting there in time. I mean, it was like a difference of like 20 seconds.
Yeah, it was and the girl's name is Quan Ha. And you find out that I guess that there was a renegade conference or something, a meeting of renegade factions about joining together or whatever against the UNSC, and her mother was killed. She was one of the leaders, so she already kind of hates the Spartans as it is. So
also even pointed out directly that Master Chief did it.
Yeah, Master Chief did it, and I did kind of like that backstory a little bit. I'll be honest. It's seeing them from a different light. It's not. I wouldn't say it's necessarily vilifying them. I think it cast a wider doubt that in a war, there are technically no good guys, because you're always going to be a bad guy to somebody else.
Sure.
And I learned that a long time ago. Being in the military and being a police officer, you may be helping one person, but you're going to be a villain to somebody else. Whether it be the person that you have to physically arrest, or a family member, and they hate you for it because it's like you did this, and it's not really they did it, but people don't see it that way. People are driven by emotions. So I think I kind of like that. What I did not like is the female human girl who's head of the Covenant. Like, that made no sense to me.
Yeah, that was really weird. I mean, mainly just because based on the fact that the Covenant hate humans.
Yeah.
So why at all they would, essentially adopt one, and not only adopt one, let it get into a position of power like that.
Well, so the character almost seems like she has the special ability to interact with the runes that it's in the episode. And of course, Master Chief interacts with it too, and he gets visions from it. So he's able to see through the rune as well. So that obviously marks them as being somewhat special. But yeah, I don't understand. She almost seems like she's trapped, but at the same time she's but not through choice, but also at the same time she's like in charge. I don't know, it's very weird. It's very weird.
Mm-hmm.
So that I didn't understand.
Well, that, and then we see Master Chief in the very first episode with his helmet off. And,
yes.
I mean, one, I was gonna say, other than, I want to say maybe the third game, if you beat it on the extreme level, I want to say there was like a rumor that you got like a quick glimpse of Master Chief's face, like it's like a split second.
Dan, come in.
And not only that, but like Master Chief is described as being pale, like whiter than me. Like almost like albino, because he's been in that suit for so long, and the fact that too they didn't like put any makeup on Liv Schreiber. I don't know, it just seemed like they would have maybe kind of gnarlied him up a little bit to make him look kind of battle worn, and like a little like grizzled, I guess, from just all the fights he's been in. So that was kind of, also too, like, that was a very surprising thing. And that's, we've never seen Master Chief's face. It's like the fact that they showed it, and they showed it so quickly too.
And that's something I really hated. If I can say that I physically hated something about this, that was that moment. Look, he's doing it to try to bond with the girl. He's trying.
We didn't need to see his face though, too.
No, we didn't need to see his face. You could have panned to where she sees his face, Hey, there's Dan.
Well, and you could have even had like
Hey, Dan.
Dan. to where, like, it showed,
what's
like,
up, guys?
Hey, Dan. It showed up a slight, like maybe side profile of his face too,
or even
but
from
not
the back.
like enough, like just like you kind of start to see, like the side of like his cheek or something like that.
Yeah. Dan, looks like you're having a fun time.
Oh yeah. I'm cleaning a grease trap.
Nice. Dan's at the cafe.
That probably smells wonderful.
Oh yeah, no, grease traps do not smell wonderful.
No, they don't. I think anybody who's worked in the food industry knows that it's.
Hey, if you know anybody who makes biodiesel, that's brown gold.
Yeah.
I can't find what I'm doing here. I'm boiling some water.
That's the first time I've ever seen you from the cafe. So this is kind of an interesting inside look.
I was gonna say this is the first time I've seen you standing up. So
that's true.
Jeez.
Oh yeah,
Dan, have you seen Halo?
I've not seen it yet. No.
Okay.
Is it good?
Okay.
The first 20 minutes.
The first 20 minutes is very good.
The commercial seems a little laggy, so I don't know. that's what I got out of it.
Yeah, I haven't reached a conclusion on my total rating yet. Would I say it's below a 5? No, I don't think it'd be a below a 5. If I'd probably have to give it a somewhere between a 6.5 to 7. And it probably gets docked a full 1.5 because you see his face in the first episode, like his full face.
Yeah.
Like not like we were just talking about, not like just like a slight side profile or something, like just from like an angle. You see full face, like as if you're looking at him. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what you doing? Yeah, we didn't need that. He did freeze. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It'd be a nice way to screenshot him, though.
There we go.
He's back. Did you hear what we were saying, man?
About 5.5. No, you said 6.5, 7. That's about all I got.
Yeah, I'd probably have to, if I had to put hard nose on it.
I'd give it
like
a 6.
6.7.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Ryan's being generous with that 0.7.
Well, it hasn't sat in yet. So wait till
I'm saying, well, no, even now as it stands, 6. I'm not saying the whole way. I mean, yeah. Second episode could turn things around.
No, I'm just saying I haven't had a chance to digest it yet. So I need to, when I put out my review on Monday, it might drop to like a 6.5, like a solid 6.5. And so, I mean, I need to digest more of it and maybe go over rewatch some parts again, because the face reveal really irked the snot out of me.
Sounds like
they took the helmet off, huh?
Yeah, just blatantly took it off, just full face, no side back angle. Yeah, it just. So like it's a 59-minute episode, and I think 38 minutes they did it. It wasn't even towards the end. It wasn't even a cliffhanger or anything. It was like literally
it was probably at the beginning of the last third of the episode.
So yeah, like 30, about 30, 38, 39 minutes.
How long was the episode? I thought it was fairly long.
It's 59 minutes. Listen, bro.
I swear I thought it was longer than that. Well, it was slow after that first 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, the first 20 minutes though. The first 20 minutes, you're just like, wow, is this really happening? And you're like, holy crap. Yes. I very much enjoyed the first 20 minutes. If I had to rank the first 20 minutes, I'd probably give it an 8.7, like 8.5. It was really top notch. I was like, holy cow. So yeah, I don't want to probably venture too much farther into the episode until people, because it's only the first, it's first weekend, right? It just dropped.
Yeah, it is. I will say that, I mean, at this moment, kind of with at least the story we've been given, like I'm not very happy you know, with it. Like, it's, to me, I think of the video games, and it's like, why wouldn't you just make it be about,
yeah,
you know, Master Chief, at least at this, like, open with it, like him going after the, you know, the Covenant, and, you know, kind of just the tone of, like, they're the bad guys. That's
Well, I know a
very
lot of people
kind of
that
just
like
weird.
the game, so
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I've heard that they didn't even play the games or look to the games for any.
Yeah,
But
they said
hey,
it's,
remember, Hollywood doesn't know how to make good movies out of games, right?
That's true.
I mean, look at Doom, look at Mario Brothers, you know, stuff like that.
Well, Sonic must be like one of the rare exceptions then.
yeah, because they listen to the fans.
I mean, that was definitely a better movie than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
it wasn't the greatest. I'm not a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, so I kind of didn't know much beyond like the first two games, but it's still, man, it was fun to go watch it.
Yeah, I
think
really
Sonic was
enjoyed
more
that movie.
like they made it to fit, I guess, like the real world, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I almost kind of look at that too, where it's like, part of me goes, it would have been, you know, better if they just set it in the video games as opposed to having him come into you know, the real world. But
I've yet to see it, but I've heard it's better than the Smurfs.
I don't think that's a high bar.
It definitely, though, you would say it's the best video game movie they've ever done.
Yeah, it's the best video game adaptation. Yeah, I would agree.
And even the second one that's coming up. I mean,
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
People are.
It looks.
You know, I've said it's good. So that
is it out already, or is it out?
It's coming out in, I believe, April or later this month.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's out yet, but like people who have been able to see it have gone and said that it was good.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely, that's one I'm gonna have to tag along to because I saw the first one. So
I'm so sad that this isn't coming around Valentine's Day like the first one did. So I can't use the joke that they're trying to encourage the men to put a ring on it.
oh yeah, that's right. I remember that advertising. That's pretty good. I think you can only technically, you know, do that promo once for it to really be effective. You know, you don't want to beat it. You don't want to dog pile on it. So, yeah, no, I think next weekend maybe dive in for a more extended conversation about Halo. Once everybody's had a chance to watch it, because you know, see what the second episode is about, and we'll go spoilers on the second episode too, full, because I do want to see what's up. I do want to see if maybe they redirect this a little bit. So. Maybe if they can kind of backpedal from some of the stuff they did.
Yeah. I mean, part of me goes with just some of the special effects not being the greatest. It makes me also go, I feel like this is going to be far more human heavy than anything else because of budget, as much as I wish it would be more aliens in it.
Yeah.
But again, you know, I would love for this to prove me wrong and be phenomenal the rest of the way.
I hope so. I'm really tired of being disappointed. I'm not saying I hate everything, but you know, it's just like you're like, okay, maybe this will be good. And then, you know, you get like 2-3 episodes into it and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like and I you know, I have a lot of reservations about Obi-Wan in that sense, because Obi-Wan is one of my favorite Star Wars characters ever. So I'm like, that one I might be a lot more hateful towards, depending on how they do
some
it.
of the things that they said, it's like, you know, why would you do that? It kills continuity and the impact of other moments from the films.
Well, I mean, the fact that you know, Anakin and Obi-Wan are going to fight not just one more time, but 2 more times. It's just like, you should have had him been crossing in the night, like maybe, you got the Inquisitors coming after Obi-Wan, which is fine. Obi-Wan is a phenomenal swordsman. He's not going to have an issue. He's older now, but you could have just, Vader be right on his tail, just not quite. And maybe even to where like Vader, there's a narrow escape or something where, Vader tries to rush to get him, but Obi-Wan's just right out of reach to where they don't actually cross lightsabers,
Yeah. Well, they can always make, reference to that, like there's some, like I felt something in the Force that I haven't felt.
Yeah.
Or I know that feeling or something like that. I agree. Because even two people are like, well, what if it's like a flashback, or what if it's this, or what if it's that? And it's like, well, even if it is any of those, it's just lame to have it be that.
Yeah, because it still screws up the continuity.
Well, but I mean, and then it also like it cheapens the meaning of the scene too.
Yeah,
if it's not real.
Well, the only way that I feel like it can be good without it being quote unquote real is Force vision, right? And having the Force tell like Obi-Wan or Vader, or maybe having the two fights being from the other's perspective, as the Force's way of hinting, yeah, that bastard is still alive.
I mean that would be a different way to interpret it. I could see like maybe a force vision or something. Hinting that if Obi-Wan doesn't flee, that there's going to be a confrontation, and maybe they could try to get around it that way. I don't think they think of that stuff. I think it's just like, yeah, they're gonna have him fight. It's gonna be so great, guys. Like it's gonna be awesome. You don't want to see him fight again? It's like I don't know. Their duel in Return of the Sith was pretty freaking awesome. Like it's one of the top lightsaber fights ever in the movies.
Again, this goes to the writing that I hate so much, and I feel like that's all we're getting now with so much of our, the pop culture that we love that's getting turned into movies and shows. Is it just feels like it's being made by people who go, oh yeah, that's cool, I watched that, I can make it better.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody going, I love that, I want to build upon that.
And there's no real creativity. It's just cookie cutter. I think they saw what was going on with Marvel, and even though Marvel, is cookie cutter, it had its own premise that it did its own thing, and so that's why it worked in the MCU. And I think just like DC was trying to do, they thought that they could try to copy what Marvel did and try to make
bypass their
yeah
formula.
And I think they thought, oh well, Star Wars, we can do somewhat what we've been doing with but you had lazy writers, you had flat out lazy writers who thought they could insert here, paste here, and it's like that doesn't work.
I still go though. I mean, the way Marvel did it in the sense of introducing each character on its own, so you got their story before you having them all meet together.
Yep,
that makes sense. You can't put everybody together and then build off their story.
And that's why, in my opinion, Phase 4 is so crap, because they've went away from the way they did things. Because they're like, well, they're these unpopular characters. Well, let's just throw Doctor Strange in there, or Wanda. Get Wanda in there, and we're gonna. It's just like, it's like they're trying to, Brie Larson's not really Captain Marvel's not likable. So what if we put like 3 of them in one movie, and then maybe whatever somebody else shows up, who knows, to try to make the movie likable, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I think they should start making some new characters, honestly.
Well, that's the other thing. They are making new characters. They're just replacing them with somebody who's either gender swapped or race swapped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is a debate Ryan got into the other day on Twitter.
As long as it's a good storyline like The Mandalorian is, then I don't think not a lot of people will care too much.
But a lot of that though is it's when they take somebody, they either take an existing character and rename them to another character, or you take somebody who is a new hero, but they just essentially carbon copy from another popular hero, and then they try to make that new person be the main one. To me, one, it's lazy and it cheapens the character too. Ryan got into a debate with people about Falcon being Captain America, but we also have Steve Rogers Captain America right now. I mean, that does not make sense. And I go like, why does Sam Wilson need to be Captain America? It's not that he can't, but if we already have a Captain America, why does he need to be Captain America too? What was wrong with him being the Falcon as well?
Here's my stance on it.
No, I agree.
I was more okay with Falcon taking over the mantle only because it did happen in the comics, in some version of the comics.
No, I'm not talking about MCU. I'm talking about just all across the board.
Oh, all across.
I mean, right? Because Cap died and Bucky took over until Cap came back. But then I don't know what happened with Cap, where I can't remember why Sam took over the mantle. But it's just one of those, when we have Steve Rogers, it's like, why are they doing this? Because all they're doing by making this other character be Captain America, they're riding the coattails of Steve Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Absolutely.
like Miles Morales. Miles Morales is a really great character.
Yeah.
But now that he is not the Spider-Man of the universe he was from, they really should give him a new identity. He can still be a variation of Spider-Man, but he doesn't have to be called Spider-Man. I mean, and they, there's people that want him to be the de facto Spider-Man, but people just aren't going to accept it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But it's like on his comic book, at the bottom, it says Spider-Man on top. It says Miles Morales at the bottom. And if he was really Spider-Man, like a lot of people claim, they wouldn't be putting Miles Morales at the bottom of the comic.
No.
And I mean, yeah, you could.
And here, sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Phil.
I was going to say I did a stream yesterday. I want to say, or was it earlier today? I think it was earlier today, and someone was saying in the stream about there was one time when Miles Morales was called like something along the terms of the invisible spider or something like that, because he's like the only Spider-Man to my knowledge that can turn invisible. Yeah. But then that like was overshadowed by like, hey, no, never mind, we're calling him Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, not only that, but like even like Jane Foster becoming Thor. I kind of to have her become Thor again, it's like she gets the powers of Thor, cool, but like give her her own identity.
Yeah.
Why she has to be the Thor? Because I want to say when Beta Ray Bill became Thor because he got Thor's powers, he wasn't actually the Thor. He was still called Beta Ray Bill.
Mm-hmm.
I know when Eric Masterson took over the mantle of Thor for a while, there wasn't the original Thor at that point. And when he came back, they gave him a new identity. He became Thunderstrike. So that's kind of the biggest thing too with a lot of these characters when they do that. The fact that they just have them ride the coattails of the character that they're trying to replace, not giving them their own identity, to me, that cheapens them. Or then you get poorly made characters that they could have been good, but because they're more of a projection of somebody than an inspiration of somebody, like Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, and even to American Chavez.
Yeah, American Chavez, yep.
Who started out as a decent side character when she was a supporting character of the Young Avengers, but once she became solo and the people started to write her, she became a terrible character.
The lesbian portal puncher.
Yeah, but I mean, but so much of that focus was on those things and not the story of the character.
These people are wrapped up in their own identities, and I don't understand why you think who you sleep with or who you vote for, or that is not your identity. The way I vote is not my identity. I'm my own identity. Like I'm Ryan. I'm me. I'm not the guy that voted for this.
Totally
person.
agree with that one.
It's like this is literally okay. So and I've heard this before, but I think this really brings it home. Is that these people lacked theology. They lacked Christianity, or they lacked religion. So this has become their religion. This has become their ideology. This has become their thing to worship, because they had nothing else. So now they're like, I'm doing something good. I'm bringing good into the world. And it's like, no, you're really not. And I'm not. That's not me. Not look. There have been some very, very, very upsetting things in the name of religious ideology, but me as a Christian, I don't let that define me. It's a part of who I am, but it doesn't define who I am. Sure. Holy crap, he's back.
Hey, sorry, it's all over. I'm using the wrong hand, so you can't see Zort.
There's Zort.
And I did run into Nate. He was here. So it's sort of odd that you brought up Nate.
That's funny. If only you had your shirt on for meeting Nate, that would have been better.
Why is it reversed? I don't know. Oh, I'm using it this wrong way. There we go. I'm sorry. We stopped at Oga's before we left.
No, you're good.
How much did you drink?
I don't know. I didn't have to pay for it, so I wasn't counting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't walk far enough yet.
What did y'all do?
So there was the official Saber Discord for this Galaxy's Edge. So I was told by 4 people, hey, you should come to this tonight. You should come. I'm like, okay, what's the point? And it's like, oh, we just come up and stand with our lightsabers and someone takes pictures. Okay, why does there need to be official Discord for this?
Because we're 11, that's why.
Yeah.
And they were selling shirts. I'm like, I don't want to buy your that feels weird. It's like
you're like,
it was all to make $20 off of Tom.
I didn't buy anything. But then it's like everything's closed. I'm like, well, what's open? The bar was open for
Uh,
5 minutes. I was able to get in and get 3 or 4 drinks.
How is your park hopping buddy? And I no relation to actual park hopping.
She's fine. I walked her to her Lamborghini, so it's all good. And yes, I'm not that's what she drives. I'm sorry, I'm dropping off stuff. I got to my car. This will be a car video.
Good Lord.
My headphone came out. She's fine.
Tom, should you be driving?
I'll drink some water. I'm gonna probably chill for 10 minutes, 20 minutes before I go anywhere.
10 minutes. Oh my god, man. You better text us and let us know that you made it.
Yeah. Hit up the group chat, man. And besides, it might wake JT up.
Hey Dan, you're also in slightly movement mobile mode, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah. Dan's at the
I
cafe.
apologize for any air conditioning sounds.
No, you're good.
It's hot.
Yeah,
everybody with my overhead, for my
it's supposed
stuff
to be
over
cooler
here.
Tomorrow, isn't it?
Maybe.
Floridians.
I don't know. I think it's supposed to rain, right? Oh no, your coast is different. My coast is supposed to rain.
Okay, yeah, I got mid 70s, and it's supposed to be all sunshine.
Oh well, la-di-da. I have 68 or 65 and rain.
See, I gotta be honest. I have to be honest. I'm off tomorrow. I'd trade you. I'd take the 65 degrees and rain. I love rainy days.
Yeah, but
at home.
my pool's almost overflowing right now, so it's kind of not a win-win.
dolphins keep on jumping into it and out of it.
No, I had to take out like 4 or 5 snakes today. That was not fun.
The alligators are getting pools.
I haven't seen any alligators on the island. I think the brackish water makes it a little bit less.
Probably,
lightweight.
yeah, but no, we'll get them. Go ahead.
What? Do you have a snake hook?
Do I have a snake hook? No, I use my pool skimmer, like the little.
I was gonna say I can tell you how to make a inexpensive snake hook. That'll make getting them out a lot easier.
Yeah, I just completely was like, all right, I got my like little skimmer basket on there. I'll get it out. I walked it out, and I'm like, I hope this thing can go in water because I just threw it in the canal. Like, I hope you can swim. You were in the pool, so it should be okay.
Yeah. No. I mean, a hook will be easier. I've got quite a bit of snake stuff. Even though I haven't come across any snakes out here.
Oh, well, yeah, you used to do all the reptile handling, right?
Yeah. I used to like I knew a couple people that would like break their snake hooks after a while.
Yeah.
And I knew somebody else who would get me bamboo. I would actually repurpose them and make instead of like an aluminum shaft snake hook, I would make them bamboo snake hooks.
Yeah, you know, down here we don't.
I don't know why the thing's working better.
It's not now. You said something and you broke it.
Yeah. Hey, I'd go to the Everglades and go Burmese python. That'd be fun.
Python.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna hop off for a few minutes.
All right,
if you're still live when if you're still live when I get home, I'll hop back on.
I'm not worse than Phil.
Yeah, your choice in my title. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
See you, Dan. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, see you guys.
Bye, Dan.
Hey, Tom. Do you want to hop off since you're driving,
or should you at least turn the camera off so you're not like paying?
Yeah,
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
That's better. I just don't want you to be distracted, man.
We just don't want any evidence either.
No. Yeah. So the phone's now down. I can chat because I have an hour drive. So.
Wow.
I have to tell you the funny thing of. Yeah, that's how far away I'm from the parks.
Man, I'm only a little bit farther.
I'm hoping for gas to go down because.
Holy cow!
Well, I'm 45 minutes to SeaWorld, 50 to Universal, and an hour and 6 to Disney. You can 7 miles down 4.
I heard what you said. You said about an hour and 6 to
so
Disney. I think for me to Disney, I think I'm probably only around an hour, to be honest, to Disney World. To the center, the center of Orlando is a little farther.
The one time I'm thinking of Clearwater because I went to Clearwater the last time I went to Tampa. That's an extra like 20 or 30 minutes, right?
We have a chat from Drunk 3PO, and he says Rogue Disney never calls.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay. Welcome.
He
glitched out. He's like, oh, man. That's funny.
It's ironic. Tom sounds like a drunk 3PO.
Dude, that is
human
so
cyborg
fun.
Relations.
Human cyborg relations.
So we got some serious stuff tonight so far.
He starts out strong and then with like half a second.
This is like I don't know if this is worse or better than me walking around from Trader Sam's. Like I don't know. I guess I'm not getting touched.
Jay says, "Right, I'm gonna."
Well, I did get touched tonight. I'm gonna take that back.
See, Jay.
See when you say.
Oh, you go ahead.
Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. Tom's talking about getting touched, though. I don't know where we're going with this.
See, Jay. Now that my internet, I can have a more stable internet, which I totally beat R2's prediction of how long I'm going to stay for like a whole hour and like 20 something minutes. I gotta have you back on my channel.
Oh, sorry. Tom got touched.
I'm driving on Interstate 4. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. You ended with
I
I
feel
got
like
touched,
Yeah.
and that was it. You ended with I got touched.
You said it all.
Like, were you in the
Well,
bathroom?
no, I
was
was
he bigger than you?
Ryan doesn't know about the tree scenario. Or I guess he knows the meme, but he doesn't know about the tree stuff.
Tree touched me.
Yes, a tree. What?
No, it was a lightsaber meetup inside of Oga's. Everyone had lightsabers, and lightsabers kept touching me. So that's all it was.
Is that what we're calling it now? Lightsabers kept touching me.
Well, to be honest, there weren't that many guys in there for the meetup, so I don't know. I mean,
all these
bro,
men were touching me with their lightsabers.
Bro, I can feel your lightsaber on my hip.
Oh, sorry. I think that was mine.
No, Phil. No.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
May the Schwartz be with you. Oh man, that's funny. No, it was that's cool, dude. I think it's funny though that they tried to get you to buy a T-shirt. They're like grifting.
Oh well, no, like so I didn't know about these things. I know they've been happening for a while, but then like I go there and it's like 12 different vloggers all just filming this stuff. I'm like, is this just made to make content for them? Like that's all I went was where my hat went. I'm like, all right, so here's Nate, here's Michael K, here's all these other Disney vloggers, and they're all just filming these people who are generally in costume that want to do this.
They're like, oh no.
Do they
become one of them?
Do they talk about the parks? Like, what do they do?
They're just using it as a story for the video. Yeah, like because I'm like, oh, it's like Nate. I'm like, hi Nate, and Nate says hi to me. It's like, oh, you don't have your hat on today. I'm like, no, don't. Sorry. And he's like, no, it's better. And we just had a conversation, but like, I'm like, you've filmed this, like, film one of these like 4 or 5 times now. Like, how many do you need to film? I don't know. Like,
that's why park hopping is king. Yes. Well, because park hopping is is excellent to watch, and you got to watch out for Jurassic World though. There's a lull. There's a dead spot. I remember watching that stream and I was like thinking, damn it, there's a dead spot in the middle of Jurassic World. That's the one place I wanted to see.
I liked Jay telling the story of Ryan. Swearing about
the smile thing.
No,
yes.
Fat people on scooters and
some
guy in a polo walk by like, you want to start something?
You're just like, what, dude? I like the fact that
but the best part though was the person's like, hey, look, it's a miniature Jay in the background. That did look just like him. Had a thing hat on, black sunglasses, black shirt.
Oh, I like the fact that Ryan and Chrissy stood in line for like what seemed like 20 minutes, and Jay kept being like, he's like, y'all good? Like, what's going on? Like, they're like, no, we're good. And he's like, yeah, you're still in there. Like, what the hell?
My favorite part of that of the last Jay stream that I've seen when he was at the parks was with Ryan and that Chrissy girl. Is that they Chrissy said that Jay and Ryan were married or getting engaged. Something like that.
Oh, that was really funny.
Ben and Jerry.
That was really funny. That was really funny. I didn't realize Chrissy was so short. I went and saw her. I obviously went and saw her show before she went and met Jay in Orlando. And I made sure I sat in the front row because I knew she was going to roast people. And, I interviewed, she was my first guest I interviewed. So I was like, I'm going to sit front and center. She is not tall. She's not tall. So when Tabitha, when she said on Jay's stream, I watched part of Jay's stream today. She's like, "Oh, Jay's not as tall as I thought he was," and it's like, "Are you high? Like, what are you talking about? I'm 6'4" like Jay is. Like, dude, we're like super tall. We don't fit on airplanes. Like, oh, it was funny. It was funny. Chrissy's so short.
I go to a gathering of my in-laws. I'm like 10, 12 inches taller than everybody else.
You're like, hello, people down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to climb on an airplane on Friday. I'm not looking forward to it because I was getting stuck in the, anyway, they've always put some little old lady in the emergency row. Ma'am, can you handle in the event of an emergency, helping people out? She's like, yes, I can.
I was going to say, you're flying with your nephew too, and I think you have to be.
No. No. My dad and my nephew are flying from Colorado to there, and I'm flying from Florida to Dallas for WrestleMania. So he doesn't. My nephew doesn't know I'm going. He doesn't know I'm going.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, you got to be, I think, at least 15 to sit in the exit row too.
Yeah, you do. But no, he's gonna be super excited because I got him one of my merchandise shirts, one of my ones that I made. It's got my small logo, Legion Wire one as like over where the pocket would be, but it's got the big header on the back that like Jay, and it looks really cool. He's gonna go nuts. Yeah, he's gonna be super excited. But no, he's all stoked. He's like, I'm going to WrestleMania. He turned 13, so he's like,
Oh yeah. Again, speaking of nice merch,
I know mine is on the wall. I got out of the shower and it's like over there. You go. It's like right there.
Well, I sadly can't rock his merch, but I can rock inside the booths.
I do. I love the Rebellion hat. I want the desert one too. I had to go with the OD green because it's olive drab, for the army. But I want the desert army one too. So
I kind of like the blue one. I mean, even the black one they all look good.
Oh, they all look phenomenal.
It's like I wish I could get all four.
My secondary Rebellion shirt got here today. So I wear like Rebellion merch. I wear my merch. Like I'm gonna get after the weekend shirt. I'm gonna wear your merch. I'm not gonna wear any normal shirts again. They're like, who are all these people? It's like,
I was wearing a Legion Wire shirt in Branson. So
absolutely 100%. We helped a lot of people. No, that's one reason I really like like 9 Line Apparel as a veteran myself. I don't think enough stuff is done to help veterans because unfortunately they are the largest population of homeless on the streets. And, that really makes me sad. It really makes me sad because, but no, I love what Jay's doing. And I love what 9 Line Apparel is doing. I couldn't speak higher of it than I already do.
Well, and then too, I'm going to get Elijah, I want to say, a Troubled Green on Twitter. She knitted these, and I forget what she did. Charity.
I went through Dead Zone, sorry.
But
you're good,
dude. I do. I mean, I always like knowing with the merch, though, that it's always, it's going to a good cause, helping people out. And, that is a wonderful
You talking about the 9 Line stuff?
Yes.
Well, I was going to say that's a wonderful thing about Jay. Jay's a very good man and does a lot to help a lot of people. And one of the reasons I love watching him. So,
well, yeah, I mean, I did a lot of traveling around the world because of my time in the army, but he voluntarily goes to these, impoverished places and helps other people. And you see really upsetting stuff. You see stuff that's really, really disappointing, especially when it mostly comes to children and, women. They're not treated very well. So it is. I really like the fact that he does a lot of traveling. I think that's super honorable. I even, of course, dude, trust me, you got your boots on the ground probably as much as I did. So you did it. We both do it voluntarily. So no, much love to that. So yeah. I like the fact that he did a fundraiser or whatever and donated a bunch of shirts to his fans who couldn't afford them. Times are tough. So a lot of people in need. Yeah, I see charities and stuff like that outside grocery stores. They're trying to recruit people to help donate, and it's like it's a hard time for everybody. People are just like I can't, and it's just like, man, that's really sad to see. Anyway, this was depressing.
Yeah.
Good job, Ryan. You're bringing everybody down, you big dumbass.
Well,
Ryan, do you plan to go to MegaCon?
Yes, I am going. I am absolutely going.
I wish we could go.
That's not a question. I am going.
Yeah. No, I hope you guys all
You're doing
have
the
a blast.
are you doing the 4-day or just the Saturday or the Sunday?
I think I'm only gonna be able to do one day because I want to roll over some of my leave from work to next year. I already got my large allotted vacations done. but it'll leave me some time left over. So I think I'm just going to do the one day, probably the most popular day to get to see everybody. And hopefully, because obviously they're organizing a small meetup, and Gina's going to be there, who I got to have her sign my Cara Dune. It's on the wall.
I know. I'd love to go. And
well, I missed part of Jay's talk about all that stuff because I was in other things.
I missed it too because I had to hop on and get ready for the stream. So yeah, everything Tom said.
Exactly. No, I was going to say, but, I mean, not only you get to see Gina at that one, you get to see Jay too, which would be so cool. But yeah, the stuff.
Well, I mean, Ryan's down there also, and I'm sure there's probably going to be a decent amount of people showing up.
But I was just going to say the stuff that Jay sent to little Spidey, that would have been cool to have gone, to take him and get that signed.
I mean, would it be
hopefully in the future?
I mean, you could mail something to me and I could have him sign it and mail it back.
Oh, I know, but
that's an option if you want.
I'm
or
sure
Tom,
we'll do it. The last time she does a show, especially with as excited everybody is, to see it. So
yeah, I think
it's the experience though of getting to go to that too, though at the same time.
Yeah,
so I appreciate that though.
I love going to the cons; they're a lot of fun.
And not only that, I think I would be very tempted to take a stuffed Nemo doll and see if I could get Kevin Smith to sign it.
If you need something with Nemo, you can take my cat and just keep him.
It's not gonna take a cat.
Yeah,
that's your cat, dude.
I do not dislike cats. I'm not a cat person.
See, that would be my multiple birthday in advance gifts for your son. You're welcome. Have cat named Nemo.
He would probably love to have a cat, to be honest.
That would
just so you know, he loves the attention. So
I had a cat growing up as a kid that I loved, but I don't know. I'm just not a big cat person these days.
I grew up with cats and dogs, but because I work, I have my government day job and I do so much this, I need an animal that can take care of himself. I don't have a yard, so I would not want to have a dog that would not have a yard because the market has skyrocketed. I'm holding off buying a house. Super.
No, I mean, well, the doggy we just got, if we didn't have the yard that we have, there's no way we could have gotten him.
What's that, BD? What are you trying to say?
What princess?
I think Rogue Disney is more R2 than R2 is right now.
Yeah.
What plans are you going on about
right now? So I don't.
No,
I was saying that Ryan could get a Frenchie. French bulldogs are very small dwelling friendly, and so are Shiba Inus.
That is so wrong.
I'm sorry.
You're right.
I don't want a Frenchie, dude. Not you're a nice man, but come on.
I can get you a Frenchie if you ever need one.
I mean, maybe from your streamer, your fellow friend there, she got a nice
no,
car.
A
she
French
real nice.
bulldog. What do you call them?
Just call them a bulldog.
But there's a very big difference between a bulldog and a French bulldog in terms of size.
I know, but
temperament.
You cut out for a part of a second. You're like, you could get a Frenchie, and I'm just like,
you did just chime in with, you can get a Frenchie. No, our other dog is they call it a Frenchton. It's a half French bulldog, half Boston Terrier.
Yeah.
And she's pretty easy to take care of. But the one thing that French bulldogs do is they eat their own crap. It's a trait of them.
Wait, what?
Yummy.
So it cleans itself. There you go, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, let your dog eat its own crap and then try and lick you.
Well, I mean, dogs eat poop. That's kind of what happens. They don't necessarily just eat their own poop. They
French bulldogs do it like a lot of times. They say is they're shamed and they made a mistake and they're trying to hide it, and so they'll eat it. And then some dogs will do it because they'll need nutrients, is what they say.
Whatever I get,
vitamins or whatever. But
I had a lab that always ate rabbit poop.
Labs are good dogs. They're just like super hyper. If you don't if they don't have a yard to play in, if you don't walk them, it's not a place that if you have a small place, it's not a place for a Labrador. You see these people in Florida with huskies. They're they're hyperactive animals. And what are you doing, Phil?
Rogue's favorite playmate is a husky named Bandit that comes over.
Phil, I'm gonna say again, you could just bring a chair from the kitchen table, just a nice desk behind you.
I'm slowly upgrading here. It's taking me a whole hour and 40 something minutes just to outdo R2's prediction of me not having laptops here. So slowly,
we're gonna do it.
Phil is scorned by that comment.
Still won't go up to the desk though.
Yeah. No.
Well, that'll be the next time. I'll think of a dig that can be related to the desk. And
see, if I move to the desk, then I wouldn't be able to show these beautiful Poke Ranger helmets.
You could put a bookcase behind you on the other side of the desk.
But where's the
and you need to get some bisexual lighting. I can't point this way. It's all over.
But where's the fun in that? I'm too lazy. That's why I'm saying I'm a single Pringle. I'm too lazy. What's the fun in that?
Could you imagine
a single Pringle?
A single Pringle. A single Pringle.
Single Pringle.
I was gonna say, could you imagine Phil with a hammer or a drill?
Hey, I'll only post it in if I'm cosplaying as a calendar just for the ladies.
Fair enough. Sounds like Tom's being approached by Batman.
No, I'm driving by a place that I tell myself I'll never go to. There's this strip club steakhouse called Rachel's that's on that you drive.
I hear you can get a Frenchie there.
I'll say
it's an interesting type of fillet you can get.
I'm just saying he seems to know a whole lot about it.
Yeah.
No. So the funny thing is actually a really good prime rib there. The Orlando Foodie Forum talked about it, and I follow a foodie forum on Facebook. Give me a break.
Could you imagine walking up to that place with Tom? Hey, you with the doll on your shoulder. You're not going to be trouble again, are you?
I have not been inside of it. I won't.
Yeah.
Well, one, I can't even. I wouldn't be able to film in there. If I eat somewhere, I have to make content out of it.
I want to see that YouTube video. It just blurs everywhere.
It's the end. It ends with Tom getting physically removed. Hold on. Phil said he sent.
It's one of the clips that I used on Twitter, and our conversation about dogs not too long ago reminded me of that.
Please tell me there's no hot dog costume.
Once it's not. Okay, for once you prefer my hot dog over this.
Would I be allowed to show this?
Yeah, I used it on my channel.
Okay. I have no affiliation with Phil TMNT at this. No, I just watched it. He's fine.
Like I said, you'll be preferring my Ewok hot dog over this, Rogue.
Okay, it's gonna.
What?
It's chocolate.
The hell did I just watch, Phil?
I randomly saw them on TikTok.
What are you watching?
Well, on that note, we're at over 2 hours, and
I have no affiliation with Phil TMNT.
I will probably not have a secondary channel tomorrow, because apparently there's chocolate.
Yeah. Phil can't play Super Mario Kart with me anymore on Switch. Or with
we do need to set up like a gaming thing where a bunch of us play Mario Kart, because I love Mario Kart, but I'm terrible at it, and that's part of the fun.
See, I play Mario Kart with my nerdy home, and
I'm sitting there with a non-used PS5.
You can send that to me.
I don't have a Switch. I should get one.
Yeah,
you should get one. The Switch is awesome.
Get a Switch.
What do you mean, nah?
There's like 20 of the Switch OLEDs in my Target. Like,
Go buy one.
It's just yes, but then money goes from somewhere else.
Just buy one, then you can all play with us.
Just schmooze your friend who has the really nice car. Just suck up a little bit. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm kidding. I kid. So all right, let's go around here, and so we are going to start with Phil TMNT, who tells way too much about himself tonight and shared a whole lot of new information.
Mm-hmm.
So they can find you on Twitter at Phil TMNT. Your YouTube page is Phil TMNT. He does a lot of stuff with wearing a hot dog outfit and Jedi stuff. He's got some cool Jedi outfits, which that is cool. That is cool.
I never see any TMNT stuff.
Oh, Ryan. I mean, not Ryan. R2. Have you seen my new clips I've been doing on my channel? It's still stuff.
On
Are
YouTube?
they like? Are you doing YouTube Shorts?
Not yet. I mean, like those clips. I'm planning to bring some of my shorts onto the YouTube.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow.
And you can go check out his OnlyFans at Only Hot Dogs.
Exactly. And it's free. It's free. I'm not going to charge like those other people because I don't feel like doing that. It's free. I'm really loving it.
You have to go only footlongs there, Phil.
Yeah,
only footlong, 6 inches. You know, all the good deals. I take big and small. You're welcome.
Tom from Rogue Disney.
I'm gonna say what my piece because I'm gonna lose service soon. I know I will.
Yeah, that's why.
Rogue Disney YouTube, Rogue Disney _ on Instagram and TikTok. I'm almost at 1,000 on TikTok. So if you want to be one of the 2 more people to get me 1,000 followers there, that'd be nice. I don't know why my what.
I was gonna say if I had a TikTok, dude, I'd be all over it. But yeah, I don't TikTok. Sorry,
I
dude.
don't talk tick either. Sorry.
No,
Phil?
yeah.
I get like 4
that. Pleasure talking for a little bit. Sorry that it was a weird.
No, dude, we're just
giving you a bit. I got like triple, quadruple booked today on doing things out of like nowhere.
The best days though, man, is when you're getting pulled all to different directions because people want you, want you part of their content. That's great stuff. That day that I had 3 live streams in one day or 2 or whatever it was, I was like, that was so awesome. I was like, I'm just like, wow, I'm so busy. Like, this is great.
We do have to do a live stream for the Saturday on that con, Ryan. We should set up something
to
do together.
Yeah, we will. We'll figure out the day. We obviously we have a little over a month, but so let's set it up earlier rather than later. Because I have a feeling that it's going to go quick. So
yeah.
And the gentleman who's probably going to be hosting the stream next weekend, because I'll be in Dallas and I might be jumping in as a panelist on my own channel. That'll be R2 from After the Weekend.
Yep, I'm R2, the Icky, and I'm from After the Weekend, which is a 80s and 90s movie review channel that I do with one of our earlier guests tonight, Maria the Geeky Crochet. Monday is going to be our next show at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do Cool Runnings. And then, I believe I'm going to be filling in for Ryan on Friday night for him, and maybe even on Saturday for the next Royal Rumble. And, looking forward to that if I do.
Yeah. Well, Friday night is guaranteed because I will be on an airplane. So I don't know. I might splurge and just get the pay the $8 for Wi-Fi to watch and comment. I won't be on camera because obviously I'll be in an airplane and sometimes there are certain topics that maybe on an airplane people might get grumpy if you discuss. So I wind up on a no-fly list. Sir, you've been put on the no-fly list forever. That'd be my luck. So thank you to everybody who showed up. Maria, and after the weekend, she had to bounce early. Dreaming Tabitha, she had to bounce early. Everybody in the chat. And go subscribe to everybody's channel. Follow everybody on Twitter and YouTube. It was awesome that Jay Drunk 3PO jumped in the chat. And as always, we appreciate you because obviously this is the reason we do it. You guys make it fun. We're going to play the outro, which the guy to this direction made. And I appreciate it. We'll definitely see. You're welcome. We will see you next weekend. See you guys.
Bye.
Get back in there right now and play Yaya Ding Dong! No, we are done for tonight. You have to play it! Yaya Ding Dong! My love for you is growing wide and long.
Yeah.